Your boy Legacy. Today I am bringing you all that Scuf Vantage 0.8 update review. Okay, so if you go back to my Scuf Vantage PS4 controller final review, I think I titled it, I'll go ahead and drop a link somewhere in this video down below or in one of those corners, wherever it goes. You'll see that I did give the Scuf Vantage controller, problems aside, a B on an A to F scale rating, right? Which I still believe to this day. I believe that if the controller is a problem-free controller, you buy it, this is your first or second Scuf, and you find a way to acclimate to the sax buttons and the paddles on the back, I do believe it can be a viable controller. No doubt in my mind. But those problems definitely made things a bit rocky, and they deterred a lot of people from purchasing that controller, at least initially. Okay, so I wanted some time to go by before I dropped this review, because I wanted some time with the update. You know how sometimes things work at first and then they go right back to crap? I wanted to see what was gonna happen. Okay, so in my initial review, I complained about a couple problems. I complained about my button remapping resetting, I complained about my analog stick getting stuck, and playing about something else. I can't quite recall. It'll come back to me. But anyways, in terms of button remapping, my buttons now hold. Okay, when I go ahead and I remap, I set something, boom, I don't have to worry about it again. So the update 0.8 did fix the remapping, at least for my hardware. It worked for me. I don't know about for you all, but for me, it's good to go. You know, I've had now, I believe I received the email on November 20th, and today is December 8th. Could be wrong, I'm not good with dates. So it's been a good 2 weeks. Button remapping, good to go, at least on my end. That's great. Oh, the other thing I had issues with, the Bluetooth connectivity, okay? Still not working. Still not working. I think that could potentially be a hardware issue on my behalf, because I did receive the initial batch of Scuf Vantages, and probably they have the issue worked out. It's probably something with the Bluetooth hardware. Probably a minor issue they got resolved in the controllers, because controllers people are receiving now are working much more efficiently. Controllers that people receive post 0.8 update. But my Bluetooth issue, still happening, man, still happening. Again, it's me nitpicking. I don't ever use really controllers in the Bluetooth state. I have a gaming monitor, I have that whole setup, so what's the point? There's really no point. I just like the extra bells and whistles. So the fact Bluetooth doesn't work, whatever, but it does suck. In terms of the analog stick that was sticking, I found out an issue that I had was I didn't have the analog stick quite seated in there properly. So when it would get stuck, that was more of my fault. So Scuf, I do apologize for that. But still, when my analog stick was getting stuck, or when it wasn't getting stuck, I was having issues where if I did press, you know, right on the stick, or I made the stick go right, and I brought the stick back to center, my character would still be going right. That issue has been resolved as well. Okay, that's an issue that has been resolved with the 0.8 update. Again, on my peripheral, on my controllers. Again, if it hasn't been fixed on your controllers, I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. So to my own experience, the update has been useful. It has been useful. It's fixed majority of the issues that I've dealt with. I believe the update said it was optimizing thumbstick responsiveness, of course taking out the dead zones, fixing the Bluetooth issue. Just trying to think off the top of my head, and I'll probably put a little picture of what the update was meant to do somewhere in the video. But also it's supposed to fix hypersensitive triggers. I never had that issue. Unfortunately, I never ran into that issue. And there's another issue it was supposed to fix. I can't recall off the top of my mind. But to my knowledge, I believe that the update did help. I believe the update probably helped a plethora of people. Just because, again, like I said before, I had a couple buddies that got the Scuf Vantages, and their issues have subsided as well. Moving forward, if you were to ask me, hey Legacy, is this Scuf Vantage, the Scuf controller I should get, is this the epitome of Scuf? Is this the king of all kings when it comes to Scuf controllers, at least on the PlayStation console? I would say no. Why would I say no if everything's been worked out, Legacy? Check this out. Still to this day, so I kind of thought, let me backtrack a little bit. I kind of thought that with me using the Vantage often and everything, I thought the paddles would soften up a little bit. I find the paddles, and I have pretty large hands, like I said, I can play claw, and I don't have any hand issues. My fingers just sit on top. I got those gargantuan hands, dog. But yeah, man, the paddles were they never softened up at all. They stayed a bit difficult to press, which my first impressions on the controller, I'm like, oh, this is nice, responsible. Actually, when you're in the moment, you're like, oh man, these buttons are a little bit difficult to press. And I have large hands, and they take a little bit of force, and it kind of shifts your hand out of position when you go to apply that force. So that kind of sucks. The sax buttons, I will say, that's a double-edged sword. If you can get used to those suckers, you can be a beast. I started to adapt to it. You know, I put my instant edit on the left sax button, so when it came to editing, well, wow, dude, I can't talk. When it came to when it came to editing, you know, a wall, a staircase, whatever, it was nothing for me to edit. Tap that sax button, you know, do my little path, confirm, edit, boom, we good. So that was cool, but I found myself kind of hitting it in the heat of the moment without realizing it. I would go to like try to build up on somebody, and I hit the edit button, and my dude's sitting there like this. I'm like, bro, what you doing? What you doing, bro? And I forgot I hit the sax button. So again, double-edged sword there, man. Double-edged sword. Again, if you can adapt to that, that's dope. That's dope, and it'll work for you. Me, didn't quite work. The controller I would still recommend to this day, if you were to get a Scuf controller for the PlayStation 4, would be the Scuf Impact. Okay, I actually went back to the Scuf Impact for a point in time when my Vantage was going out. Again, like I said, I go back and forth between playing claw, playing with a Scuf controller. I'm weird, dude. I just like trying stuff different. And the Scuf Impact, the paddles are responsive. The paddles feel soft, easy to touch, easy to access. And the controller just sits in my hands perfect. Again, I have larger hands, so that upscale from the regular DualShock 4 is honestly perfect for me if I'm going to play with a modified controller. It works great for me. And I just found the Scuf Impact to be much more responsive. I love the hairpin triggers. I love the fact that you play wired or wireless, and I have no problem at all. The problems that they may have once had with the Scuf Impact, I can assure you those have been absolved. I'm on my third Scuf Impact controller. The first two I've given away to family members, and they love it. You know, they've had no issues whatsoever. So I would recommend the Scuffed Impact. I said scuffed, wow, bro. I would recommend the Scuf Impact over the Scuf Vantage, at least in this point in time. Again, like I said in the prior video, they could continue to make these micro improvements on the Scuf Vantage. They could make the pedals softer, could optimize this, that, the third. You don't know. We don't know what Scuf's gonna do. But what I do know is the Scuf Impact in terms of bang for your buck. If you're gonna go out and spend anywhere from 140 to 180 bucks on a Pro controller, you want it to last, you want it to feel comfortable, and you want it to be able to adapt to it. And those three things for sure you can do with the Scuf Impact. So Vantage, you're getting there, buddy. You're getting there. I'm gonna just let Scuf keep working on you. The Impact, yo, you got it popping, man. 4 paddles on the back, you can't beat that. If you aren't picky, you just feel like you need 2 paddles on the back. Scuf Infinity FPS Pro still is a great secondary choice, no doubt about it. I feel like they optimized everything for that controller, and they got all the bugs rid of that. So again, Scuf Impact still the king in terms of Scuf PlayStation 4 Pro controllers. And yo, that's my personal opinion. If you feel otherwise, by all means, you are entitled to feel the way you feel. I'm just sharing what I feel with you all. So, bro, my words are terrible. I said shedding. Whatever, man. Yo, that's all I got. Try not to be long, short, sweet, to the point. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed what I had to say, please like. Please, please, please like. I want to try to get this video to 15 to 20 likes. That'd be dope. Comment, you know, give me your feedback. How have things been for you in the Scuf Vantage after the 0.8 update? Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I want to get to 100 subscribers by the new year. That'd be dope. That'll continue to allow me to make more videos, and that'll continue to inspire me to make more videos. Again, I love making videos. I love getting feedback, like getting the comments on certain videos like, yo, that makes me feel like, wow, I'm actually doing things right. So I'm gonna keep videos rolling, and yo, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you know when I post. It's your boy Legacy. I'm signing out. Yo, have a good one, and we out.